how a robber with an IQ of 180 pulled off a bank heist. But the robbers didn't take any money. Instead, they made the hostages take off all their clothes for sex. Still, they didn't hurt a single person. When the police finally stormed the place, they discovered there were no actual robbers inside. Even the guns they found were just toys. No money was missing from the vault, and no hostages were harmed. It was like the robbery never happened at all. But in reality, the robbers walked away with a staggering $5 billion. So how did they manage it? The mastermind's name was Dalton. He disguised himself as a bank employee and casually walked right in. He then pulled out an infrared searchlight to disable all the surveillance cameras, and his team followed, unlocking the bank doors from the inside. When the security guard noticed something was off and was about to raise the alarm, Dalton pressed a cold object against his waist to keep him quiet. And just like that, the show began. The robbers took control of everyone inside with ease. A passing patrol officer sensed something was wrong and quickly called for backup. Soon, a SWAT team arrived in full force and surrounded the bank. But Dalton stayed calm because it was all part of his plan. He had his team collect the hostages, phones, and keys. Then he ordered the hostages to strip off their clothes and put on uniforms. The robbers did the same, dressing up in identical outfits and masks. After that, they shuffled the hostages into different rooms randomly. At one point, an elderly man fell ill. Dalton immediately sent him out for medical help. This showed a bit of his humanity and helped keep the hostages calm. At the same time, it was a calculated move to taunt the police. After all the setup, it was finally time to get down to business. But Dalton didn't get excited. He glanced at all the cash piled in the room, ignored the more valuable safe, and instead headed to a utility room. Looking around, he said, "This is perfect." He then had his partner move some shelves and start breaking through the floor. What they were really after, you'd never guess. The police sent Kyle, an experienced negotiator, to handle the situation. Kyle tried calling Dalton, but Dalton refused to speak. All the security cameras had been destroyed, and Kyle was left clueless about the bank's layout. Just when things seemed hopeless, Dalton released another hostage. This one had a large box strapped around his neck. The police feared it was some kind of weapon, so they approached with extreme caution. Inside the box was a letter from Dalton. He demanded the police deliver 2 fueled buses and a fueled helicopter by 9 p.m. If they failed, every hour after the deadline, they would kill a hostage. Then the robbers sent a long list of even more terrifying demands.